get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus piece. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me some time, but it's blowing up like TNT. Yeah. Everything sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man? We in the building. What's up with everybody, man? And welcome to another episode of You Ain't Lying podcast. And y'all already know who it is, man. Me, CNW Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Big kills on your phone, no money still long. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we just we back in the building for episode 40.
Yo, did you hear
Episode
me?
40. What you say? But no, you hit that button, hey. What happened?
No, I didn't, man. I don't know what was going on. It wasn't no button on, player. I'm a professional now. You can't tell me I hit no button. But look, I don't know what happened. But if y'all didn't hear it, I said, yo, welcome back to another episode of You Ain't Lying podcast. It is I, CMW Hayes, with my dog, my co-host, DJ Killzone Jones. Welcome back. What it do, man?
Nothing much, man. Just got off of that live stream, the Jadal Gaming live stream with L Streets. Shout out L Streets.
I'ma send it up like crossfire. You ain't on my side, then you offside. Bitch, you can't see me cause you cross-eyed. From the south side to the north side. Anti-social, I don't tweet shit. Used to think I really wouldn't be shit. Till to see the money and then see shit. Now everybody calling one free shit.
Okay, yeah, that's that off featuring the game on the intro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that out.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Hazy P.
brother?
Man, shoot.
Yeah, man. Shout out Hazy P, man. I heard you say that. Yeah, for
Hazy P, man, got that new Sensei Hayes out. Shout out that boy Raw Kid.
Bow down.
We ain't gonna play the whole thing on that one.
Yeah.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah,
so nah, man, just moving and grooving, man. Went did a little shopping. Came home, took me a shower, did the stream, work. You know what I'm saying? Just in grind mode.
Moving too, the same thing. Moving and grooving out here
all day.
Yeah, I was, man. Up until now. And you see what I was doing, and you was like, you sliding. I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah, he right in the clutch.
Right there. Yes, sir, because it ain't no big deal, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know how we give
it up. For shiggity.
He said for shit.
Yeah.
So you say, man, you and L and them was playing on a game, man. What was y'all playing, bro?
Call of Duty.
Okay.
Call of Duty, man. We was trying to play
I say Call of Duty.
Yeah, we was playing that Call of Duty. Yes, sir. We was playing that, and then
was getting it in or what?
Yeah, we was, man. We putting on. We wasn't getting railroaded. You know what I'm saying? We was putting on. What was I finna say, man? Other than that, man, just been sitting back brainstorming. Trying to stay out the way and social distance like I'm supposed to, and all of that. So really just been chilling, man. Like little cry roll, like taking a chill break, like you.
Yeah.
That's it for real. Ain't too much been going on though, man. Well,
what I kind of been feeling like that too, especially, man, when it come to places to eat and stuff like that. I feel like, man, we be eating like out a lot, and it'd be like, man, where it be to go new? I be trying to seek and search of places to go eat, man. It'd be like, man, where to go eat? I'm just tired of eating the same stuff, the Chinaman, the pizza.
Yeah.
That's like the same stuff, man. I'm tired of it. So
yeah.
But, so far right now, I haven't munched on nothing today. I haven't munched on nothing, man. But I've been cool though, because yesterday I ate real good. So you know how you kind of still be full.
Yeah, when you be full, and then
Yeah.
after that you didn't already you straight basically because you not what I'm
Hmm.
saying, you really ain't even tripping for real for real. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you just coasting, and then it's time to eat again. And
Yeah.
I
Probably
actually
after after this or something. But now I'm cool. I've been cool all day.
yeah
I ain't gotta just force it. I ain't gotta just force feed myself. You did.
I'm past that stage. I used to be like, man, I'm about to eat something. And then you go eat something, and then you be feeling like trash the whole rest of the day. Be in the
You
bed
hear
just stuffed.
me, man? I hate that feeling, bro. But
Just
when
be
you eat something that's how you just feeling like,
Yeah, man. It actually happened to me the other day. I was at one of the spots. I ain't gonna blow them up because I know that was just like a one-off thing where what I'm saying, like it was just a one-off thing. Like um,
do you think that it be something in the food when that happened, or do you because the food be heavy? Because I didn't ate at certain places that didn't have me feeling like that. Like
yeah,
they
it's
didn't.
depending on what you eating. Like if you eating on like let's just say you get a burger and you get a big old extra large thing of fries. Or like what I did, bro. I was so hungry, bro. I was going to chicken out. Well, I was going to a spot. I ain't gonna say the name of it, but
No
the
more.
person behind the counter, like their hands, their fingernails was dirty.
Really
They didn't
do.
have a mask on, and so as the girl was ringing me out, man, she had licked like had some, I guess, some hair or something in her mouth, and she just literally just took it out of her mouth and took the same hand and put it on my cup. I was like, oh no, you know what? Second thought, I'm gone. So I left up out of that spot, and then I went over to Mission Taco. So I got over to Mission Taco, man. I told him give me a burrito and the carne asada fried. Boy, I bashed the whole thing right there. Then I went and got some cookies and I bashed the cookie. Boy, the next day I had tore my stomach all the way up, bro, and it just now getting back to reality. But boy, for like 3 days, I was tore up. But I was up all night the night before trying to fix my mama and them iPhone. So you don't want and then so didn't do that. I ain't get no sleep, bro. I had passed out and I forgot what we was doing. Beast and Biz. It was last Thursday. I had watched Halloween, the new Halloween, and man, but just balancing your
I'm gonna watch
diet. I
that
feel
this weekend, man. Then so how was it?
it was cool. I felt like this one didn't have that much story to it. It was just like it was old boy. He just went and got straight to it.
Yeah.
Soon as it cut on, he just got straight to it. He was just like, yeah, and then
Didn't hold you nothing, huh?
no, and then what killed me was like just the way he was breaking them down. Like
There's no
he was
spoiler.
no, I ain't gonna give you no spoiler, but it's just like you'll see when he get to looking around the room and figuring out what he finna do. I'm like in the and then what be killing me, it didn't matter if they ran or if they froze in terror, bro. He looking around the room like,
It's still like,
yeah, he like you know how
they got you. They
you was
got
finna
you.
get you look, you know how you was finna get a whooping and your mama then was looking for something to whoop you with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. Although you live, but that's exactly how he was moving through the room. Like, let me see what I'm gonna turn you up with real quick.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for real. But then I saw James Bond, bro, and that mud was cold. I saw it on the IMAX, but it was a tearjerker, man.
Really?
Bro, I don't even want to I don't even want to talk about it. It was just it was tight, but I still feel like I ain't watched a movie yet that had me like, oh my god, like you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing blew me away other than Judas and the Black Messiah. I feel like that blew me away. That was real good. And what's the other joint that the TV show I watch, Invincible, but ain't nothing just blew me away to the point where I was, you know what I'm saying, uppercutting the air and felt real good about myself. Like ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing captivate me like that. And that's a problem to me. But at the same time, I feel like the movie studios is just loading up. Hey, they just loading up. They holding all they pushing all that good stuff back. Like the artist pushing all that good stuff back. But yeah. Now we're gonna hit y'all with a commercial break real fast. Hold on. Hayes, you hit that button. Hold on. There you go. I thought he had hit that button.
I did hit it that time.
He did hit it that time. Okay, I was going.
I'm moving around, y'all. I'm moving around.
Yeah.
Brother, man. But I don't know. Lately, for me, it seems like I ain't really too much been watching. Let me see. Last thing I watched. What was the name of that movie? It was one of them foreign movies on the flick. But what was the name of the last movie that we watched? No, not that one.
He said no, not that one.
It's called My Name.
Now, what was that about?
What's that? You know what? Let me think, because you know my memory, boy. That was about. Yeah, that was about the girl that was a gangster, man. Her daddy was a gangster, and she went out for revenge and trying to figure out. You know, one of them movies where she went around fighting.
He said one of them movies.
Yeah. Right, and then I don't want to tell too much of the plot of it, but because now I'm remembering now, like I can tell you the whole thing. Now you want me to tell you?
No, don't do that. We want to make sure the people go.
No, but that was like the last thing that I had checked out, and it was pretty good. But other than that, I ain't really been seeing too much myself. But really been too much intriguing.
Oh, okay. Okay, Hayes. Okay. What else did I really, you know what? Because I be streaming so much, bro. I'm low key
watching documentaries. I be watching $1 million worth of game and stuff
like that. Shout out to him, man, for having Metro up on there, man. He don't even do interviews like that for real. So
you know what? I wanted to talk about that, man, and Metro being on there, man. What do you think about that? I mean, like, because we talked about Metro before, kind of like just saying, like, do you think that he should come through and scoop up some of the ones that's in the forefront right now for St. Louis, or you think they need to reach out to him?
Man, I'll be feeling like I feel because like that.
He putting us on. He putting us on. He wearing the hat. They mentioning us every time. They know about us for sure.
I feel like they could do that, Hayes, but at the same time, it's just like at the same time, I'm gonna just be real with you. Like I feel that they could very, very well put on. They could do it, Hayes, but I just kind of feel like they I don't know. It's just something about it. Like it's just something about. Do I feel like they should do it? All right, maybe. But at the same time, like I don't know if they want to do it though, because I feel like the same way we were saying about Nelly. It's like they trying to learn how they trying to open up their position, and if they do it for a said artist, you know what I'm saying? And it's not if they do it for an artist and like another artist get mad or another artist or whatever, like I don't think people here in St. Louis really bold enough to do that. Like how Young Chop did it. You see, but see, that's the other part to it too. They don't want to break an artist, and then an artist they don't sign that artist because the artist will like run away. And then if that artist run away, and then they don't have no paperwork or nothing on them, then you know what I'm saying. They rather just run their numbers up the way they know how. You know what I'm saying, and just get out there and get big features and stuff like that. And then if the artists pick up to them, because they just don't, I don't think they really want that responsibility to people here in St. Louis. Like it's a headache. And then too, the people in St. Louis, our artists, I'll be feeling like sometimes we get the big head. So whereas we have like how you seen Chop Squad was developing King Von. King Von wanted to be a star, so he actually like took heed to a lot of the stuff like that. Like people here, I be feeling like be delusional sometimes, and then it's like they not really putting they all into their career like that. So for a Metro to come in, or a Chop Squad, or Chase the Money, or Sean Ferrari, that's my nephew. Shout out to him and happy birthday to your nephew. Like, for them to come back, I just feel like I feel like somebody would have to be able to be moldable and malleable, but then at the same time, other artists might start hating. So if you got other artists hating, and now that then there lies the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22. Like, do we want the artists that blow up to come back and help out? Yes, we do. But at the same time, are they really cut out to help blow up people?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or should the artists kind of catch up and then they get their own?
Man, because some people don't really want to take on that task per se, like in that way, like meaning like I'm finna put you on, or I'm Metro now, so I'm finna just come back and scoop up the ones I see who on Vlad, or the ones I see who really making moves out here. I'm finna go do a collab project with them. Cause like you say, I feel like, yeah, like that'd be dope. But hey, like you also said, they gotta either catch up to him or it gotta be in him to want to do that. Can't make people do shit they don't want to do.
Facts.
Or it might not even be in them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
but I still feel like he putting on though. You know, man, even with the shit that he dropped with 21 Savage, he had Morgan Freeman shout out St. Louis and stuff like that. So he wearing the hat, and people be bigging it up all day long. They know where he's from.
Yeah. But I just feel like
so with that being said, and do you feel like so now it's up to the other ones who to get on like on that level?
I feel like too, we have to come. It's so much that stops us from being on that type of level in the industry. It is what it really boils down to, Hayes, is we have to get to a certain, like, we have to build this industry here. We have to, but we'll see what happens is the people that got little spots every other week, you hear somebody getting shot at the spot. So it's like we don't have a sense or the foresight to be like, all right, we're not finna go inside this club and shoot the club up tonight because we want this club to be able to stay open. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, could it be an agenda or could it be something going on?
Like that goes on everywhere though.
No, but see, here in St. Louis, they use it as a tactic to, you know what I'm saying, to shut the club down. So if I'm, you know what I'm saying, so that's what, like, so that's my whole point. They don't really want that going on, and you know, not to really get into that, but the conspiracy, but it's a thing of they want it's just a thing of, you know, what's going on.
Don't say it.
So no, I'm just saying, like, if you know what's going on, you know what's going on, but it's gonna take us. It's gonna take us to stop the killing and the shooting and all of that stuff too. Like, it's a shame that we had to like clean our act up damn near so that we can get, you know, have things. But that's just how our city and other cities is ran. Like, you can't have a hip hop industry in the city that don't want to see, you know, that don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't want it, they don't want it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like,
not built for that. It's not built for that. That's why the other cities
and we don't be like, the artists don't understand the game for real. So that's why it's like, if we had a place where, okay, we're gonna hire extra security, we're gonna hire off-duty cops, we're gonna hire this person, to, you know what I'm saying, to actually come in and actually, you know what I'm saying, like actually come in and do stuff, then you control the scene, you control what's going on the scene, and then you ain't got to worry about, you know, necessarily, you ain't even got to worry about all the rah-rah going on, because you're gonna be able to have you're gonna be able to control what's happening. But if you can't control what's happening, then, you know what I'm saying, you gonna crash out, basically, because you don't have a control on what's happening. You don't have, you're not inviting people that's gonna come in, and unfortunately, you could have a place like what's the place downtown, Marquee, where they charge a whole lot. See, people ain't gonna come over there and shoot up Marquee because
Yeah.
they charge a whole lot, and they got police sitting on the thing or whatever. So that's what it kind of take to where you
Mm-hmm.
got guards in the front, with the dogs that's sniffing, the cars and stuff like that. Like you damn near
Yeah.
had to have like a secret service outside
And
and
that
on the
costs a
inside.
lot, boy. That costs a lot to
So
really try to want to protect your people who coming in and make them feel safe. And
yeah,
but that's
but
what it
not
takes, though.
everybody got that type of money. So you gonna have what you gonna have, and so that's part of the reason why artists don't want to pay the producers. Artists don't want to pay to get no marketing. Artists don't like, and then the people. I feel like the people, it's so much like people down bad. Even though we in the cheapest city to live, like people be down bad. It's like we got to come together as people to like lift each other up financially, because when, like I said, I went down there in Atlanta, it didn't matter if a person down bad or whatever, they gonna figure out a way. The water boys was out there, like they gonna figure out a way to get on. They gonna figure out a
I just
way.
heard Young Thug on the Breakfast Club say, man, that he was giving Baby, $4,000 a day to keep him occupied and keep him in the studio and shit like that. They
Exactly.
helping each other though. That was what he was saying. Like, man, and they helping each other. He doing his thing on his, and then look, this whole time he said Baby had his own money, but I'm giving him that to keep him in that place, to keep him in the studio.
And to
How
perfect his
people heard that
craft.
around me, they say, man, and why people don't move like that around her?
Because everybody trying to be the man. Like everybody trying to be the man. They trying to get their little, like, I actually see more people, man, that step the way that they just put music out, man. They be working, they didn't had their little families and stuff like that. Shout out to my boy Trey Casanova, man. He just got engaged. Like I seen him, he was heavy on the scene, man. And he just stepped away. I feel like the people that step away, man, they had, like myself included. When you step away, man, and you just go and live life, and you come from a whole different bag, and I done did it twice at this point, because it's like ain't nobody trying to go. It's like same thing with the promoters. Like we can have um basically we could have, if the promoters was to put the artists that they was bringing in town instead
Yeah,
of charging, like it's no reason that a TELF, or like there's no reason that like a TELF or a LA Foes or whatever shouldn't be performing, but I got to
yeah,
pay to perform in front of this
right, right.
crowd. I
Yeah,
shouldn't have to
man.
pay to be in front. Like they don't even be having the bread like that to be even, you know what I'm saying, to be even uh to be even trying to bring these folks down. Like how you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like that's what be killing me about it. But me personally, ain't no, and then we got people like they got bags that don't want to make the moves, bro. They don't want to spend the money on the marketing. They don't want to get out here and rub show. They don't want to put the artist nowhere for real. When they do, they doing it for their own selfish gain.
Yeah,
They not doing it for the right reason. So, it's like we just have to be the people that come in and say, you know what, we gonna change it up.
yeah,
We can't be worrying about what this artist over here doing, or you know what I'm saying, what they not doing or what they got going on, whatever the case may be. We gotta be the ones that come in and change the paradigm for the next generation, because we gotta get our own bag, and then we gotta just find some youngest that we like, and on top of that, put our music out, put our stuff
that's
out.
who actually got to do it is the youngest. Cause me, shit, I ain't no youngin no more. Shit,
No, it ain't necessarily gotta be, because see, that's
I'm
the
30
thing.
plus. Shit, man, the things I talk about on here or the things I talk about in my music, for me, I'm talking about me personally, my content and shit I do. I'm talking for people my age. And of course, along the way, if some of the youngins could get some gain from it or learn from, or because I'm still learning myself stuff. So you know what I'm saying. So if you a youngin or you older than us, because sometimes, man, people could be older than you and they still know how to listen and still know how to get gain from whatever's going on and not just stuck in the ways. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like I ain't messed up about being no sponge to something or just sitting, taking the back seat, learning something.
Exactly. But I'm saying no, it's still gonna take us along with the youngest, along with the, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take us all a collective effort
Right, with the
to do that.
youngins, with the middle agers, and with the old heads. Well, not the old heads, but with the up and agers.
Yeah, with the elders.
Ah, you
It's
had
gonna
to
take
say
it.
the elders.
Yeah, with the elders. We gotta, that's what we gotta do though. So it ain't no thing, but we gotta. That's exactly what we gotta do, Hayes. We can't be short about it. We have to make sure that we are imputing this game on every level. But it's no reason that you can't have your own, your own artist.
Yeah,
It's no reason why I can't have my own artist. It's no reason why we can't do these things. And then too, like I said, the politics too. Like we got to start voting people that's gonna have our vested interests at heart.
he
And the
said
black,
vote.
we do. We gotta vote people in because that's what stops the politics. We gotta bank all the D boys. Y'all, all the dudes that's got money, y'all got to start putting money in greasing these people's pockets because that's the only language that they speak. So that if you
Yeah,
want, you know what I'm saying, if you want to see change or invoke change, you got to be able to grease the pockets of the people, man, that's making the laws and is making the rules and is chopping it up,
yeah.
because that's the only way we gonna get ahead, man, out here, man. Because otherwise, shoot, they
Check
not,
my checkers. Shit, you gotta
that's
know
why in
green.
Atlanta, all the like the people who go, this is how my understanding, because we saw with Ti, right? Ti is like the go between the streets and the industry, as
Yeah,
well as the laws and stuff like that. So what Ti did, my understanding, what he did was he was able to, be the liaison and getting, everybody in Atlanta, old and young, that had reservations on voting. He got them to go vote. So once he got them to go vote, now, the lines was always, that's why they was able to change Atlanta from a Republican to a Democratic state. Now I got my own feelings as far as how that go,
yeah.
because I be feeling like the Democratic Party ain't really did nothing for us, and the Republican Party, like,
Have
the
that's it.
Republican, no, they ain't have done nothing. It just, Republican Party, you just got to get up off your butt and work. That's all that is.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that's literally all that is. Like, people want to make it be so bad, but it's like, nah, bro. They make the programs for you to get up there and work. Whereas the Democrats, they make the, you know what I'm saying, they make the programs for you to for you basically. Shout out to DTA to the Mo, man. I see him up on here, man. DTA to the Mo, man. Shout out to him, man. Um,
Salute.
from the Black Twitch Collective. Shout out. Um, yeah, man. So basically, they make it to where it's they just make it to where it's easier to get aid, but the Republicans gonna make it so you could go out here and get jobs, for you to go out here to feed your family. But it's like, we so used to just taking the scraps of everything, and we don't like the verbiage of it. But Republicans, I feel like, to me, people be talking about, them being racist and stuff like that, but I feel like, shoot, you know, you
That's
see that
everywhere.
we got the stimulus, you know what I'm saying, with the Republicans. We didn't get the stimulus, we didn't get no stimmy with they like, y'all need to go back to work. The
So
Republicans
with
was
that
trying to
being
keep
said, what are you?
me, I'm bipartisan. Meaning that, no, I'm for real. Like, that's just how I am with everything, though. I feel like if Hayes can get the job done, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Hayes. If Hazy P or Kizzy or whoever gonna get the job done, that's who I'm rolling with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got you D to the A, man. I just seen it. I thought I had it turned over here, man. It was tripping out earlier. But shout out to D to the A, man. So, you know, um what was I finna say, man? So, like, yeah, man, I don't take sides, man. It's business to me. That's all it is, and that's all it's ever gonna be for me, man. It's straight business. You know what I'm saying? Straight business, man. You would have to be back to work. This was the plan, no matter who was the president. Oh, okay. Well, even still, the Republicans was gonna make sure that you work. They was trying to. I felt like bring the blue collar jobs back and stuff like that, because you had certain Republicans and Democrats that would give money. You know what I'm saying, for they would give money basically to bring stuff overseas. So when you had like stuff with the oil and all that, and then there don't be no conspiracy for real, just like people be feeling like it's a conspiracy, right? Now certain stuff I feel like certain genders and stuff like that, it does kind of be a conspiracy, but to me, I feel like it's all business at the end of the day. And I feel like once black folks learn business, and once black folks learn how to be business minded instead of us focusing on, the dumb stuff that we be focusing on all the time, and then have some self-control when it come to, having kids and starting families and stuff like that, and not being immature, then you would see, what I'm saying, you would see change. But until we get that under control, you ain't gonna see no change for real. You're not gonna see that. Like, you don't see like people like other races of people, man, they go have their fun, they get ratchet or whatever, but you don't really see them, what I'm saying, acting too much of a fool. You know what I'm saying? They
come
teach their
around though,
kids,
bro.
huh?
People starting to get it now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like people starting to get it.
You right. They sure starting to get it. But it's gonna be a process. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. The process been going on. That's how I look at it. The process already started. The process been
Yeah.
started. So now I feel like more people is getting hip to what entrepreneurship. I mean, blacks like us, like our people. They're starting to get more hip on what being an entrepreneur look like, or what's like other than just being in the street with it.
Yeah. And I also feel like, shoot, we need, especially in St. Louis though. Like I say, a lot of stuff doesn't really affect us in the long haul. We are left with the scraps trying to make a way off ourselves. But see, that you're right. But at the same time, if we came together like the Mexicans came together, we would have more. Like it's a different playing field when your cousin, me, like me, Hayes, you, your
Right,
cousin, all
right.
we all got lawn care businesses, we got grocery stores,
And
we
people
got,
joke about that, but that's a real thing when you can
and they
say,
get bread, man.
man, and the Mexicans, man, and they be deep in the car, and they be. But I bet
But
you know all of them for having a lawn care service or something like that, though.
or a grocery store. They got
Yeah, fact.
ATMs, they got vending machines, they got restaurants, whole sections of like
I
Cherokee
feel like
Street.
that's almost said with every other race but our own.
But us, exactly. So that's my
That you
whole
can
point.
know that you can joke with them and be like, yeah, because this, that, they do, woo, woo. And then by the time
And
you
they
get
get
to us,
mad, at us because they feel like, shoot, y'all should been on that. Y'all come from that. Y'all started that. We got the blueprint
man,
from y'all. A lot of
yep.
them countries, man, that came, the Mexican countries, the Latin countries, excuse me, the Latin countries, the Jamaicans and all of that, like all of them, all of the like West African, South African, East African, like all of that stuff comes from who, us. And they figure like we in the, you know what I'm saying, we
Yeah.
we down, we got all the opportunities, but we not learning these skills for real like that. But see, it's a perpetual cycle, and your parents can tell you, okay, well, y'all don't need to be, you need to, learn, or you need to go to school, or you need to get, you know what I'm saying, like get good grades or whatever. But ain't nobody really telling you for real what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like how to do it. They tell you to do it, but they don't tell you how to do it. And that's
Yeah,
the problem. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That be the real deal Holyfield problem, because we don't know we know
Starting to think it's turning around, man. I'm starting to
it.
think it because
Yeah. Hey, you dropped out. Go ahead. Oh.
hold on, no, man, because I was texting. But no, but I said for me it's gonna be a little different because I'm a for sure put mine on game whenever they get their first job. Y'all gotta put their savings up and you gotta do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and really be on them about it.
Yeah. It's more than just, okay, don't get in debt. You know what I'm saying? It's way more than just that.
Because you can
You
start
know.
working when, what, you 15, 16 still?
Yep. You can start working at 15, 16. Really, you can start working now, man. It's finna snow
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's finna
I
snow.
mean,
It
yeah,
ain't
that's the
no
old
reason.
age. That's the forever grind, the cutting grass, the
Grass,
snow,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Need to be starting.
washing cars, and
Yeah,
now you can throw in the streaming. You can throw in
yeah.
you can throw in
The
YouTube money.
TikToking
Right, you know what I'm saying? So now you got another avenue if that's what you into. You can definitely jump on this mug.
facts.
And my auntie was talking to me about monetizing. I'm like,
She was
I
like,
know. I'm like, wow, like what you know about this?
she
She
like,
telling
hey,
me,
you
nah,
got to
but for
get
real though.
monetized.
Nah, but for real though, she telling me about some people that she be watching that's doing something that what like she like to watch. And she telling me how they building up their stuff and I'm just listening, man, because everybody is connected now from the old to the young.
For sure.
You know. So it's a little different when I'm sitting here listening. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see
Yeah.
what you know about it. I know what I know a little bit about it.
D
So
to the
you know,
MO said, I'm at the job that knows I'm the best and most qualified, and they move the goalposts and leave the job over for now. Teach your kids to use the tool to gain the right streaming and so on. Yeah, man, because it's like that's exactly what we got to start doing, man. Is start putting our kids and start putting folks up on game and start that just what needs to happen. Like we can't wait no more. You know, we
yeah,
just
I
can't
don't
wait
think
no
we can
more.
wait no more to that extent. I think nowadays people, like I say, recognize what it look like, and that's what make it better. Man, what is that noise, man?
What Noah?
You must sound like a typewriter.
Oh, I don't know what that
That's
is.
good.
Let me
I
see
wanted
what
to
that
ask you,
is.
man, and why following your first mind is important.
Um, man, shoot. Following your first mind is important because you can never go like I feel like when you that's the Holy Spirit talking to you when you following your first like when you follow your first mind when you know that you need to do something when you know that okay you following your first mind is you gonna avoid what I'm saying you're gonna avoid trouble you're gonna avoid hardships and you're gonna avoid what I'm saying all of these
Yeah,
different pitfalls if you follow your first mind. You know what I'm
it's
saying? You won't
why
have to
ain't
go
nothing like not following your first mind and then being like, what you gonna say when you don't? I
and
knew
regretting it. Yeah.
you going, but like
Man,
Jay
I'm
Z
trying to tell
said,
you.
in order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. But
Yeah,
in order not to even live with them, follow your first mind.
exactly. So,
Because we done
that's
been
what
in a
I
situation where something that happened where you already kind of going into a situation thinking in your head that old third mind, that old third eye, they say. And that old third eye man be talking to you, you be already thinking something. I call it just that feeling though, that old gut feeling.
yeah,
I mean,
that
I call it
be
just your intuition, just your gut feeling, or whatever you want to call it. But it's that little voice in your head.
yeah,
You better
that
listen
be
to it sometimes, because when you don't, you sure gonna man
pay the
that
consequences.
that one foot gonna stump the ground, and you gonna be like, man, I knew I should.
For real.
You
I'm
know how
telling
it
you.
is.
Man, I got too many times for me to count. But I
But
feel like
but
you should,
it's a real thing though.
yeah, man, shoot. It just you sometimes man sometimes bro sometimes it's like stay in the crib. Don't go out with your homies, man. Don't you just cause that girl want to talk to you don't mean you gotta talk to her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you want just cause she wanna let you smash, that don't mean you need to let her smash. You could say no. You can always
yep,
say no.
yeah. You can always
But
say no if you ain't feeling it in your gut.
exactly.
Man, what else new been popping, man? Like, it seems like I ain't really been too much seeing too much going on. I had listened to the Young Thug album though, man. I was rocking with that
man,
though.
that bruh, he was on a whole different level with this one, bruh. I'm
And
gonna just say it
I
right now,
like the guitar in it the whole way through. It's like a whole different little vibe.
bruh. He was on it. He was on it big this go round, bruh. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he knew he understood the assignment, and I feel like he took he again listening to the OGs and taking heed
Yeah,
because he listened to Leo Cohen. And as much as we give Leo Cohen hell, Leo Cohen told him to focus on his hooks, focus on making his verses tighter to learn how to make a hit. You just record a whole bunch of songs and it don't be hidden. And now you hearing Young Thug, he got the hot, he got the what's the pick up the phone, he got the what was the other joint that he was on, the London with Travis Scott, like him,
Young Thug
then
was
he
saying too about just spreading that old light because he talked about that a lot too. Just about
for
how
sure
man he be putting, just putting people on and just doing what he been doing. But
facts.
people always kind of respected him for his music though, even when all the stuff was going on with him. People ain't nobody never say, yeah, man, he making whack music, but man, there's a lot of people that don't rock with Young Thug though. But like we just listen to a lot of music and a lot of other stuff. So for me, I listened to it and like I got out of it, I listened to it front and back, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see, yeah, that boy musically inclined on this one. He
Facts.
did. It wasn't just no these some beats and we just gonna cut them on and rap on these.
Yeah, he sat there and actually got in the cut and realized, yo, this is what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
musically, they took time to get in your soul musically.
but I felt like he actually kind of came right. No, that was 2019 when that So Much Fun came out. But he actually took time to record the album. He
Yeah,
took time to get it together, and it's still like, saying I've been listening to that Don Toliver too, man. And Don Toliver hard, man. And Life of a Don, I told you that
yeah,
bro
I
was
think
was
I ain't check
cold.
it out yet, though.
Yeah, bro, you gotta check it out, bro. Like that, if I was on that was a perfect on that type of time vibe. But it's still cool enough to just roll to. But that was boy,
Yeah,
y'all better be lucky I didn't change, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
really zone.
Y'all better be lucky. I got Loopy in the cut, and I'm just cause boy. I feel like that. Oh, I feel like your OG, your uncle, that was like, was doing his one too. And now, yeah, I did, yeah, man, cause but uh, that lead into our next topic though. Learning to let go. You know, I had
Yeah,
to learn to let all that go, not because I couldn't get out here and be out here acting bad on the slab. It's just I learned that wasn't necessarily for me. That wasn't even that type of time for me. Like, for real, for real. I really shouldn't even been on that type of time. Now,
what
did
you
I have
mean?
some? No, I'm just saying. Like, I shouldn't have been on that type of time. Like I was. That wasn't for me. That like, I recognize, bro. Like when you were saying following your first mind.
Yeah,
Like when you follow your first mind and you know what I'm saying, when you follow your first mind and I wouldn't have, like I would have did everything solo. I would have still been doing it, we would still been doing You Ain't Lying. I probably still would have ran into you. Stuff would have went a certain
yeah,
way. But like I said, I had to let go of the things that, you know, that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I had to let go of the things that I wanted to do that I may have not done. You know what I'm saying? And then certain stuff I just grew out of it, man. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. We're gonna turn the show up. I'm gonna be real. I had the opportunity, bro, last year to have a threesome, but I didn't.
why you didn't? I'm gonna ask you for everybody that want to ask why.
Well, one, it wasn't that I couldn't find, little shouty or whatever to go through with it. It was more so, you know, I just wasn't in there. First of all, wasn't in that mode physically. I wasn't in that mode mentally. I wasn't in it spiritually. And some days it'd be like, dang, you want to, when you've been doing something for so long, it's hard to break a habit, like, but that was the women was my vice. But once the Lord took that
Was they
away,
some
and then,
baddies, man, or man, and they weren't no baddies, man.
I mean, I had a couple different situations, man, where it could have went down, but the one for sure, it finally
You could have
happened.
went to the gas station, man. They got you one of them old things.
Nah, man, it wasn't even that. It was just I wasn't just spiritually, bro. I just was like, all right, I
Nah,
could do this, but realistically, I'm like, bro, I don't really.
but
I
for
thought
some
it
people,
would be.
man, and that's kind of strange to hear a dude say that because most cats today that's the macho thing to do.
Yeah, basically. But that was just like I grew out.
But
Like I said,
two
when you
women at
grow
one
out of
time.
it,
Let's go.
yeah, when you grow out of it though, Hayes, it's a whole different vibe. Like I was, and I was afterwards, I was proud of myself. I'm like, bro, I didn't grew up out of this, man. I had grew all the way up out of this. Like, but it was just a thing that was just like, man, for real. And I was actually, like I said, I was at first I was kind of taken aback, but I was like, you know what? I'm proud of myself, bro. Like, if this was back when I was on it, you feel me?
Yeah.
It would have been a thing of, okay, well, it would have just been one of them things where it would have just been me feeding into that. But now, man, and it ain't like I said too. It ain't like, even with everything that was going on with me back then and now, it wasn't like the chicks wouldn't stop. Like, they still be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I always been that dude that been faithful regardless of what's going on. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But it was just the growth of it all. Like, I was impressed with myself. Hey, like, I was proud at the same time. Your carnality, your male side, your human side gonna be like, dang, bro, you know what I'm
Giving that
saying?
good
Like,
good pass.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like your spiritual side, like, man, you really grew up out of this. You not sex crazed like you, because Hayes,
Yeah, fact.
you
I
already
seen,
know
I
how I
seen,
was getting down. You was
I
in
seen, man.
in
I didn't take you
fine
at the bar.
form
I didn't take you at
at
the bar
the
a few
at the
times.
bar, man,
A
hawking them
few times.
down. But
I'd
like
be
I
like, look
said,
at
I
this
had to,
dude, man. Believe it or not, look at this man.
yeah,
Drinking his hand, bouncing through the crowd. I say, look at that boy.
yeah. And then I'm gonna just, some of that back then, it kind of paid off, you
Yeah.
know.
I say
but
for
at
me, man, and moving. Well,
but no, but like, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
nah, I was just gonna say, man, and my take just on moving on gracefully, just in any situation. Like for me, I guess that's just meaning, man, all parties leaving feeling good and everybody good and good standards with each other. It ain't no bad feelings towards nobody. And
No,
everybody's cool, you know what I'm saying? So that's the meaning of just leaving any situation from with people, friendships, business people, like just people that you interact with. If it's money involved or time involved, everything don't, you know what I'm saying? Like everything not just gonna be definite or just last for a long time, but while it's going, you know what I'm saying? Even if it
yeah,
don't end right, because everything don't end right as well. And as we see that, man, and everything don't just end on a good note with people or stuff like that. But either way, if you feel like you got to get something off your chest about the situation, then do that. Or maybe it might even be not even the right time for that. Especially if stuff goes sour, then man, you might be willing to get it off your chest, but the other party don't even want to listen,
nope,
or they don't even want to holler at you about it, or they ain't even the way it's split up. It might be, you know, because if something's going good, I just think, man, when stuff going good too over time, man, either we gonna keep rocking or stuff just gonna be like, hey, all parties just agree on doing something different. That don't mean that stuff is dead in the water. It's just shit. All parties agreed on moving on, doing something different.
facts. And you just
But
never know. And then
yeah,
sometimes, man, if it don't click, like, I felt like letting go was, man, if it don't click, like if it's with a friendship, or like I used to, boy, I used to feel like it was something wrong with me, bro. Because certain people didn't want to, get down with me or be friends with me or whatever. Like I
Yeah,
used
but
to
that don't mean
really,
that it's you though.
that's my whole point. It just meant that they wasn't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it be a
Yeah.
friendship or a relationship, it just mean people, everybody ain't meant to be, everybody ain't meant to be. Some
Yeah.
stuff is for a reason
Nah,
in the season. So,
yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm
basically what
saying?
it is.
Yeah. So yeah.
It might be okay for you to be able to walk away from a situation and have peace with it, even if somebody else don't.
Facts. And
You
that's
still
the
be able to
thing.
walk away and have your peace with it and move on to the next venture
Facts.
and the next thing and the next thing. But on a good note about it, everything don't end on a messed up note. So when it don't, it's all good. It's like shoot, everything can always come back. You know what I'm saying? Or
Factory.
come back better. No, as I ain't lying. You ain't
Factory.
lying.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what it is though. Like it don't always have to end in tragedy.
Right,
Then
right.
it just because it mean I learned this too.
I just
When
like
you
looking
just
at all sides of the spectrum from mine, yours, in the middle. Like that's kind of where I can see sometimes, or really, I can't even
yeah.
think of somebody else.
Yeah, man. Sometimes no don't always mean never. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
sometimes no mean not right now. You know, that's what no some to me sometimes mean not right now. And then you got to be cool with that too. You got to be cool with that too. You know,
yeah. I
and
think
you
pretty much you
ain't
gotta be cool headed about a lot of it until it's just flat out disrespect or something. Like if it's, we all know what disrespect is and look like. So, for the people who don't,
factory,
then you'll know.
factory.
If you feel some type of way, then that's probably some disrespect towards on your end. Now somebody might not know they doing it.
Exactly. You know what? You know what's funny? I was having that conversation with Loopy not too long ago. You know, and
Yeah.
there's real. You could feel like you being disrespected all day long, but unless they know you being disrespected, then how they gonna know? Hey, they can't read your mind. This ain't Joe. They don't
Yeah.
know what you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we
And it
don't know.
also depends on the setting too, though. Like if you're talking about a friendship or somebody at work or somebody that's in the line of the field that you in, or because nowadays we grown, so we ain't just walking around at school and not like there was a whole bunch of people around us, and we just really dealing with a whole bunch of attitudes of people all day. We either dealing with that at gigs or when we out somewhere at a performance, some or we doing this here.
Factory. It ain't even,
So
you know what I'm
so it's
saying?
only when you're dealing with people. So I say that to say too that some of that stuff don't even be serious for real. Because if you ain't affecting my cash flow or if you ain't physically put your hands on me, I ain't worried about nothing. Because that means that you ain't affecting nothing really. A lot of this stuff just either we thinking it or we. Now some stuff do be flat out just like nigga.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, but when they do, we still have a choice on how we gonna react. Because just because a nigga might what what seemed to be a disrespectful thing, like I sent you a DM and you looked at it and didn't respond. Somebody might take that as disrespect.
hmm And
And
you might
then
not be looking at it as like that at all.
you
You
and
might
then
just
look and then look, you might actually been busy as shit that day and actually like looked at that mug, but did something else, or maybe your phone went out or something like that, or something happened to where you
hmm
just didn't really get back with it. But some do have that malicious intent to where they see you and man, I feel like I ain't even respond. But that ain't
yeah.
on me to sit here and
Try to figure that
being
out.
look to be in my feelings about which place it came from. Because you know
Yep.
what it is, either when you see somebody or you well, if it's like that, then maybe you need to move differently. Move on to the next. Because if you weren't even in my world anyway, and if I try to invite you in it and you didn't walk through the door, then that's fine. I'm gonna keep on going. It ain't stopping my show.
Nope, it sure ain't. And that's how we got to move with it, man. Like it got like I had so much of a hard time with that Hayes. Like for real, bro. I had so much time, different girls, like you'll be, falling in love with them, and or your homeboys you think you tight with, you really not that tight with. You know what I'm saying? You feel like and we had that conversation once before. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you feel like you know somebody, but you really don't know them. You think you know, but you ain't got no idea. Like The Rock said, what was that? I forgot what the
Yeah,
name of
but
that show.
sometimes I look like too, man. It just depends on where people place that in your life. Because everybody, like I say, man, we probably got friends or people we see more than we actually see some of our own family members at times.
Hmm. But I also feel like too, I got friends like shout out Rimrod, happy birthday to him, man. His birthday just passed. Like I'm not gonna even sit up here from the few times that I sat and talked with him. We was tight. Like that's my boy. If I was kicking it, like he didn't see me out. You know what I'm saying with something on my arm or
I know
whatever.
you ain't lying because when it came to talking about a video, you said you was keeping your word on that.
For real, I don't. Unless one of us pass away, when it's time to do that hit me up video, he gonna do the first video. Now after that, everybody, whatever we do is whatever we
Right.
do.
But
But
you said, nah, you had a conversation with him about that. So that's what you felt like, nah, I'm gonna keep my word on that.
yeah, man. So it's like, and then I want to be in a place to really support that video because I know that if I bring him a real budget and I put get that marketing and stuff, put it behind it and make it look like something. It's already got legs on its own, just like the podcast. We got the first. I ain't even. I'm still. I fell behind on it, but I still got to get the podcast set up. Then I got to get with you, Hayes, and get the You Ain't Lying feed up. Like we got so much stuff yet to do before we even get to that. And I feel like I said to you before, we can come and have our own shows and kind of be the paradigm shift and be what we looking for. You know what I'm saying? We can bring our own flavor and do our own thing. We ain't gotta wait on nobody or be asking for nobody. You know.
No, you're right.
And I
Yeah.
know a couple like between Loopy and a couple other my homegirls and homeboy, I
It's just
know we
about
can get.
thinking, man, and just coming up with stuff, man, and just coming up with new stuff. It's like, yeah, we doing this, but we also could pop up with something else any day with something, or in the next couple of months it might be something different. But we still doing this, or we still jamming, doing whatever else we always been doing. But it's just
Hmm.
doing in a newer format or talking about something new strictly. I'm just saying, because the way that Charlemagne moves, man, I like the way that man he be doing a little different little stuff.
He be coming up with stuff all the time, be popping up with it. Like, and
Yeah,
that's the genius of him. Like he be coming up with stuff, and then damn,
it's going down.
they sure live. Lord, my bad, y'all. Like, dang, bro, what?
Okay.
Whoa, it's going down, boy. What?
And I just saying the Mount Rushmore. Is that the name of it? Mount Westmore.
Yeah, I didn't see the video, but I know.
Yeah, yeah, sir. And for those who don't know, what that's E40, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and Too
I'm too
Short.
short.
Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
man. Think about that though. Like that's really like a super group. Cause think if they would have did that in the early night, like late '90s or
In
whatever,
a heyday,
in a
you
heyday.
know, or
I mean,
like,
it's still a big deal to me now because I'm thinking like, what you got E40, Snoop? Well, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's hard. So I'm definitely
yeah,
gonna listen to that. But
definitely.
I know he just put out a video, but I sure was like, yeah, that's hard. That's a super group, and it's all
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah, man, and look, that'll be something that if they come through, bro, I'll be there with a bottle of Slurricane and a Raider cap and a cup. Nah, we gonna have a couple of them things, but you know, like that's just one that just put you in that mode and that feeling. Like You know what, man? I'm gonna say this too. When I was out there, bro, and I know you probably can attest to this, I did get that vibe. You know what I'm saying? That when you hit certain places or certain even certain neighborhoods here in the city, like it's certain neighborhoods that evoke a certain feeling. Like when I'm on the south, I be feeling like I be in a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on the north, I feel like I'm at home. When I'm on the west, I feel like, or if I'm on the east side or something like that, east side I feel like a whole different world, a whole different country for real, for real. If you think about it. So how you feel, hey? You know, what happened? Where you go? Hey,
You couldn't hear me?
no.
I don't know what's going on.
It's all good. We gonna
I
make
was
it do what it do.
in my it went small real quick, so you probably couldn't hear me from that.
Yeah. It's all good, my G.
No, bro, I've been looking. I'm looking to see what's going on, what's new in the world, man.
Ain't too much. I mean, it's the winter time. It's a lot of games coming out, but I feel
Well,
like as
fall
far,
time, man. It ain't no winter.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, but I'm still saying like I noticed
You
with
get, it get dark early.
music, yeah, it get dark early. I feel like with the music or with the music, they holding off on like they really people holding off on putting music out until they can get large crowds of people together. You feel me? Because it's almost like an oxymoron if you can't have no, what I'm saying, no concert. What's the use of you even, what I'm saying, putting a project out?
Yeah.
Almost like I seen the weekend push his whole tour back to the like it was supposed to start, but he pushed the whole tour back to the
Well, people was
summertime.
doing it though. I mean, people was doing it even though what been going on for the last couple of years been going on, but people still been jamming though. I mean, like now people coming out now. They out. They out.
They
I ain't
like,
really
man,
been
we
hearing too much.
could, yeah,
But
I've been
maybe
seeing it
everything
too.
going good. I mean, so maybe everything going good. I ain't even heard too much. You?
I mean, it's kind of like it's still prevalent. It's still going down. People still getting sick, but I feel like you know, it just depend on man. People start getting healthy. If people start getting,
Yeah.
getting the punch or whatever. Like it's just gonna take it's gonna take that man. It's gonna take everybody, man. It's gonna take an effort, and I feel like once we start getting on one accord, instead of it being such a daggone I feel like it's a point of contention. But back to what I was saying, I feel like a lot of people holding off, man. I feel like a thug can go, big artists can go and still make moves, but some of them gonna wait because they want to get their tour money. You know what I'm saying? They might get money off the music,
A
and they
lot of
might,
them doing tours though.
yeah. But when you talking about like the weekend and certain places where you gotta have proof that that you got the punch
Right,
and
right.
all of that. Like
Overseas and
they
all that.
they
So
yeah, oversee they trying to make sure
big.
they get secure their bag for real. And then weekend finna come out with a whole nother album I seen. So it's like, man, shoot, these folks ain't playing. They is not playing with nothing or nobody. They over here trying to
See our boy, man, and he said he ain't playing because he ain't getting that.
who, Kyrie.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and that's people should be people choice, man. It just, we ain't gotta get all the way into that, but I feel like it should be something that we on one accord about. It should be no daggone point of contention where you got grown people, you got other grown folks up here telling you and
Yeah,
telling me,
I mean,
like
so for
I just,
him, but you have people who work in regular 9 to 5s who for sure. I got a family member who for sure told me that they got told, you know what I'm saying, that they have to. So and they don't really have a choice to feel like I mean, well they do, but that ain't what that ain't what they own, but it's still but the choice is to be like, oh, either you is or you ain't for him. But Kyrie kinda got that choice to be like, sure.
yeah, he got a bag. So And it's not. And here is the thing: if Kyrie did his money and he took care of his business, it's no thing for Kyrie not to get to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that, man. But for the regular average Joe Smo person that you know might be
They don't
living
have a
paycheck.
choice. I mean, well, they do. Well, we can't say because everybody have a choice. Even Kyrie, even the
Yeah, they
athletes
got it. But see, that's
go
the thing.
blow.
Like,
But for them, they gonna lose out a lot more. Shoot, they gonna lose their livelihood real quick if they don't got a plan.
exactly.
You can't just say, "Oh, well, forget this job. I'm gonna go to another one real quick."
Hmm.
It ain't gonna work like that for you like that. But for dude, it's like I guess he.
If he ain't really been, I never heard of Kyrie stories of Kyrie out here balling. I ain't never heard of Kyrie out here. Never heard it. Never heard it.
Well, we got support from a lot of people.
Yep.
I seen Summer Walker had people out trying to break. But was that Summer Walker? They had people out trying to
Yeah,
break.
man.
What you think about that promo?
Man, Hayes, I'm
Trying to
I'm I'm
break the
I'm
glass
I'm
for the flash drive, my brother.
I'm over it. I'm over that too, man. I'm really over all that stuff, bro. Cause I don't really be. I mean, I
Yeah,
listen to
man,
Summer
shit.
Walker, but it's just a lot of like, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. It's a lot of music, bro. I don't even be listening to like that no more, man. Cause I feel like given my situation and given like you know I'm not even on that type of time no more. So it's like I ain't really into listening to toxic R&B or whatever like that. I ain't really into listening to you know this is a and I'm not trying to criticize her, but it's just like I'm not dealing with them type of chicks. I never, well, I ain't gonna say I never dealt with them type of chicks because I did deal with an emotionally unstable, a few of them that was emotionally unstable like that. But I just learned that, you know, again, learning to let go and learning to follow your first mind. You know,
Yeah.
some certain chicks, man, you gotta just leave alone because instead of us talking, turn them down and talking all about just, man, I ain't even trying to entertain no city girls, no Summer Walker. Like I learned, you know, bro, that ain't even the way for me, you know. So I don't even be wanting to put certain stuff in my like even with the games, bro. Like it's a game that's called Torture Soul, right? That I could have got for the hollow, but I'm like, man, that's a little. And I got to looking into it, and it's a whole bunch of like when my spirit get bothered, then that's you know what I'm saying. Now the people gonna be like, well, damn, Zone, you are playing Call of Duty and you was watching Halloween, but it's like I grew up on that and I knew what that was. It's like when you underneath all of it, a lot of it is cap, a lot of it is funny, a lot of I mean it do be serious and it do be gory or whatever. Or, you know, with damn Zone, you know you was, you know, you was over there on the east side. You know you was over there, but I ain't over there no more like that. They don't excite me like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So now I might go with Hayes one day, but you know, but boy, he got quiet on that one.
And you ain't hear me now. I was laughing. I say, man, then that's about it, though, huh?
Yeah, that's about it, man.
That's
I
all
might,
you
you
gonna
know,
do.
and I ain't mad. And like I said, I ain't mad at it, but it was genius marketing. Like, okay, if y'all could break this glass, y'all get the album, and then nobody think to tear the thing off of there and then use the thing because you can't really get no full force on no swing for real, unless you know what I'm saying, unless you break that mug. Like that's the first thing you supposed to do is break that mug off of there.
Nah, man, that's just, of
The
course, you
the
know,
the hammer. That's the thing.
that was on some marketing stuff, you know, on some promo stuff just to get people talking. Old
Yeah,
school,
but the story
old
behind
school
it is
stuff.
like the story behind it for me was kind of like I was following all that stuff when it was going on, like her being with London and everything else like that, and her getting played and everything else like that. I kind of was like, girl, like you be like when you really get down to R&B now, like I saw like how you know, Mary J was getting played or whatever. Like now she living her life and she could sing them sad songs, but she really started valuing herself. You know, she really started valuing her as a woman and as a person. So it's different now for Mary J. Whereas for Summer Walker, she still got to go through it. It was same thing with Keisha Cole, same thing with Tamar, same thing. And you just get tired of hearing about that because it's like you want the ladies to be a little bit more like you would think after all you didn't had all these women that didn't went through it, that didn't told you they didn't went through it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'll be feeling the same way. Like, shoot, people told me the same thing. But did I listen? No. So I don't really be wanting to comment on it. But it's like you still feel as the man in you that you know that you a better man as far as how you treat them. But you can't make nobody want. You can't make nobody like. Very rarely do you see people like say, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this person regardless of like how they are or what they looks or they what if they ghetto or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, very rarely do you see that. So when you see that, it's like, that was one of the things. Like I used to get like just okay, if the chick look good, all right, I could work with her and I could do this, that, and the third. And I used to get on chicks about that, but I was doing the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how can the pot call the kettle black? You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here doing the exact same BS.
Yeah.
I'm doing the exact same damn thing. Like it ain't like, and it was funny. It was just like, bro, what But in the end, it's you like, damn, like this what it is. This really what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you not again until it's your time, until you fall in your first mind. When
You
you
heard me?
figure it out, then you start seeing it, you start feeling it, you start, it start making sense on your end. But just with, I just get tired of seeing our sisters like they had to grow out of being like we had to grow out of getting with the girls or whatever that's ratchet and got the big booties and all that, and actually get with somebody that's bringing something to the table. They gotta get out of being with dudes that's trappers and rappers and everything else like that, and get with somebody who actually can help them along and love them for who they are, but help them become better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what, I know I ain't mean to take us on this deep dive, Hayes, but I
No,
just that's all that her music is like literally her saying she was on drugs, saying she was tired of dealing with dudes in the strip club, saying, and it's like where the R&B music at that's talking about love, like that's really talking about love. Like I heard Faith Evans had a project that came out. I saw Anthony Hamilton. Them that type of R&B don't exist. It's turn up, turn up, turn up, city girls. We getting messed up, we getting wasted, we breaking dudes. Like the Blue Jasmine chick. Remember her that was saying that she had finessed a
I'm
dude
talking
out
about
of pants?
Jasmine Sullivan, man, and they giving it out now. It's out.
No,
Like
Jasmine Sullivan.
her, Jasmine
No,
Sullivan,
well, yeah, her, but
um,
Nah, I can't say Jasmine
Ariel in it.
Sullivan. Yeah, but no, they kind of leaning towards the like they the good girls, and they basically saying, okay, well, we a little bit older, we like they like our age, but they
Gay.
leaning towards like
I'm
you
putting on
know,
man, because it's it's out here now.
I mean, it's out here, but I just
It's
feel
just
like
not giving you that feeling when it was out, when it was in like
yeah, that be the
prime.
main thing,
When
like
R&B was in its prime, bro, we had some good ones that was out. Now they kind of just mixing it. But trust me, the names I just named, they giving it to you now. You go listen to their albums. But I get what you saying, like in the broader spectrum of things, most of R&B music today is like rap, like kind of like rapish. It's like it's over
very much right.
it's
Trap
over like
beat,
a right.
808, like it ain't even over no ballad or nothing like that. Like to where
They're not
you
giving you that Mary
feel
J. Blige feel, man.
they not.
Even
They
Mary
not.
was on it though. Mary was hip hop, but it wasn't overbearing hip hop. Like it's shit. She was still singing on them songs. She was still giving it to you.
Facts. She was giving you the best that she had, bruh. And that's just what it was. Like she was giving you that.
Moneybag
She
Yo
was
got Ashanti singing on that song.
What? Oh, that
over
man.
over the Waikiki remix.
The Waukesha remix, bro. The Waukesha remix.
The Waikiki remix.
Yeah, man. And
The
think
best.
about that though. That's a lean love. That's a love song. That's the best. That's the song.
Go
That
on,
was
say
a
it. That's the
song
best
based,
love song.
but it's over lean, bro. It ain't even. It's over a drug, bro. It ain't even over nothing. Like it ain't about no. It's a love song about a drug, bro.
I
It ain't
know,
got
man.
nothing to do with nothing. Like it just is. We fall in love with drugs and not our women, bro.
Ooh,
We fall in love with some drugs, but not our
not
women.
we. They are, because we ain't doing it. But I get what you saying. Yes, the whole thing is that they trying to make it out to be that, but yeah, they don't
Yeah.
make it right. You would have loved it better if it was actually about his woman. You
Hmm.
know what? That just made me think about Cash Doll new song, like
Did
and
Cash Doll make like a love song recently or something? I heard that's what it was about. Or
I think it's like a breakup.
no,
It's like a single like type of like song or something like that. But she with somebody.
no, she not. She said she wasn't with nobody. Hayes. That was the whole
And
thingy.
everybody just saying her and her baby daddy at the BMF thing.
Oh, he was there, but she said she was single though. That's the
The
shoot.
same, but the single that's out that she got out, it ain't reflecting. It's like, oh, you got a man at home. You you
Yeah,
you got a whole baby, like you pregnant right now, but got the single out there telling women to go on by your business, girl.
pretty much. But she saying that because she probably know that dude up on that same type of time. You know how we be on Hayes. You know what's up.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I'm talking about the vast
It's
majority
called
of cats.
look. It's called single and happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, she's single. She's single and happy, but she not single and happy. You know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift, she's
Right.
single and happy, but she not single and happy. Hey, she really single and miserable. You
Really
know what I'm
is.
saying? Like, no, I'm being real. Like,
I just
she's
look at
single.
it like she's gonna have a whole child with a man. I think we all just synced them with her, but the single saying you single and happy. Like why you couldn't been talking about how in love you are right now, and you happy to
Exactly,
finna have this baby, and
but she
like
know
we
what
want to
it
hear
is
that
though.
too. But
But
she
she
know
know
that
what
that's
it
gonna
is.
fail, right?
No, it's not gonna sell. It's just the fact that's her reality. Cause she ain't like, unless Tracy T come and marry her, like, and then if he gonna come marry, like, that's a
No, no, no.
name
I'm,
in
I'm
her.
I'm talking about like the image that's being put out there. Cause just like how you said that Wakishi is it's a love song about lean. Like that's what I'm
Hmm.
saying. Like single and happy is that's what I look at that as. It's like you're not even single and you pregnant. I mean, I guess, and but why you want to put that image out there? Just like how we saying that we'd rather Wakishi actually been about his lady that he with now. Like let it be
Hmm.
about your actual lady. Like that's cool too. It don't have to be about a drug.
Facts. It don't have to be about a drug.
You could be actually talking about your girl you're with now, and you could have said her name in them up.
Exactly. It's just like,
They still gonna rock to it the same because it's jamming. It's hard. They actually got a clip to where him and his girl was in the car and she was listening to the song and she brought up the part where he said dark skin fuck for her and she was like, "You want to talk about me?"
she talking.
And,
She
and he was
can't
like,
beat it. Come on, man.
"Man,
Come
you
on,
know she
man.
was playing, nigga. You know she was playing." To her credit, she was playing, but it was just funny just to see them.
Go back and forth and be. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see
cause,
what you're
cause,
saying.
cause her being silly about it, like, you want to talk about
Hmm.
me? And he like, nah. He like, you're not dark skinned.
Yeah. He talking about that bottle of lean, man. Speaking of which,
Man,
man, I seen a dude run up in the CVS, man, and stole all the lean, bro. He stole all the lean.
he was
All.
tweaking.
All of the lean, bro. He stole it all.
Well, went right back to the hood, made a killing.
Hey, that's what they said, but I doubt.
Man, we
Did you
did
see?
one, man. What?
Did you see that? The interview with Jewel from Death Row.
Man, you know what? That's with the art of dialogue or who she do it with.
Yeah, bro. You got if you ain't watched it,
I
go after
didn't
this.
watch it, man. Nobody
Go
didn't watch
watch it, bro. I'm finna. They just put the part 4 out. I'm finna go
it. You know what
watch
I
it.
have been watching though? Shout out to Beehive, man. Like he is one of my
The
music.
man, he got that UGK.
That's what I've been watching, man. I've been watching Bun B on the Beehive, man.
Mm-hmm.
They've been laying that game down too, man.
Oh
So they
yeah.
laying down that game. So that's what I've been kind of tapping into lately. So if I ain't watching a movie here and there on the flicks, on the Netflix, I'm doing something like that on YouTube, watching one of our favorite interviewers or something. I'm either watching the Breakfast Club, $1 Million Worth of Game, Beehive. It's a lot of them on there, man. You know, I
Yeah.
like watching that in vintage wrestling too on them, man. I go back and watch some old, like some Attitude Era type wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah.
putting the kids on it too.
Nah, they ain't really off to this wrestling stuff, man.
They don't like
Nowadays, man.
wrestling.
Man, who do? I mean, like, shoot, like, man, this new stuff cool, but nah, bro, it don't have them like it had us at all, bro. They don't even probably know nobody name.
Yeah, yeah, you right. Yeah, they ain't
I don't
really.
know not no kid around me who probably know no wrestling stuff. And I'm gonna
You
ask
right.
next time I see another kid, I'm gonna be like, man, who the man who popping right now?
Yeah.
Just see what they say.
I'm Xavier Woods, with that little click they got. But man,
The Undertaker
yeah,
got like
he
showed us
just
how to
retired.
play. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
he got like a choose your own adventure
I
show
played
that
it a
he
little
got.
bit.
Oh, you did? You liked it?
It was
Was you able
actually
to get up?
cool.
Did you
Man,
get away from him?
I didn't finish it. No, I didn't finish it, but I like that you can choose like three different outcomes. So you can always either go back and you can just keep playing it like three different times or whatever. But I only went through it like one time, but I still like it how it was. It was real cool, dog.
Hmm.
I said, yeah,
Did you get away from him or did he kill you?
I didn't go there for. I told you I only took
Oh,
maybe about two things in. I only probably went like two or three things in.
oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
did.
check it out.
Right. So I ain't really play the game like that, but I just was into it about the technology of it. I was like, dang, it's something new. I ain't never seen this on her like that. They might start doing more stuff like that. Where you can
Yeah.
just click a button, boom, it's gonna be a different outcome.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And they talking about doing that. Netflix did come out and say they finna start doing stuff with games. They bought a studio that makes games. So, you never know what's gonna happen, man.
You know, the thing with
You
streaming,
never
streaming, like being able to choose your own playlist of what you want to watch. Sometimes they get kind of redundant after a while. It'd be like you just
just play some.
right.
Yeah.
And that's why Flicks got that old part on there to where they got a part on
Yeah.
there to where it plays something for you
Yep.
because they know that it get like that after a while. Like you didn't seen
You
everything
like
you feel like you didn't watched everything.
yeah. Facts.
So I feel like, but that's the same way I feel like when it comes to learning stuff too. It's like, man, you can only learn so like you never get enough learning, but at some point you gotta actually do it.
Facts.
You could be watching all these, interviews, trying to learn right now, take notes, do all this and that, but you actually gotta just jump off
You
into it.
gotta go in, man. You gotta go
Yeah.
in.
It's gonna be the only way that you learn too as well. It's just by trial and error and just jumping off into whatever you're trying to do. Like I was just talking to my people and them about. I was like, man, I wish I would have learned how to be a mechanic, like just to work on cars and stuff like that. They was just
And
like,
you
man,
still can though, hey, like
I'm just
that be
gonna
the
tell you, they
thing.
was just like, man, and it is not too late.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
too late.
It's
And I'm
not.
like, you're right. It ain't never too late, and that's what I was just getting to. So it ain't never too late to do nothing.
No. It ain't never too long as you got breath in your body.
As long as
It
you're
ain't
healthy,
never too
with
late.
it.
As long as you healthy too.
As long as you're healthy, got breath in your body, and willing to do it, because you can't just be flat out just lazy now.
No, we can't do that.
There's a difference between just being lazy and not, and just being flat out just lazy, or stuff's just not working out for you. Then if you're trying and stuff's just not working out, then that just means, man, you gotta just keep going and just keep doing different shit.
Mm-hmm. Figure it out.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That old Hellcat.
Yeah, bro. They is smashing down these streets, bro.
Track Hawk.
They be doing it all the time, bro.
Oh, Hemi. They don't even say Hemi no more. Don't
They
nobody riding no Hemis no more. They just want the Track Hawk.
want the track hawk. They want the what else do they want? Hey, they want they everybody want to just speed down the road and feel and I don't even know why, cause we living in the city. It ain't like you on the countryside or something. That's why I feel that's what Lupe was telling me. She was like, yeah, I want to go and I want to leave and be out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And go and do it like this. And I was like, But then I thought about it, I said, shoot, if I do I could get one of them fast cars and just drive it up and down, the road.
You ain't
You
gonna do
know,
it.
nah, I do it. Shoot, I pay a ticket. Cause if I got a Lamborghini or a Bentley truck or something like, you know what I'm saying, something stupid, that if I'm outside out there like that, shoot, I might as well shoot. Nah, but
Just
I
want
don't know if I get
to
I'll probably get a Lam truck or something. I don't know because I can't.
show out.
What did the Rez Deshaun say, man? He said something about being too big to be up in it. So. And he was right. They're on it hard away. He went and bought a lamb just to see he could get in.
And couldn't fit in it.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, man, just because you got the money for it and it's expensive, man, I wouldn't really see me personally. I don't really care for no small cars like that. So I wouldn't even go out and buy just no Ferrari just because I got the money for it because the motherfucker's too small for me.
Too
I,
small.
I can't even fit in no small car like that. I don't even like two-door small cars like that.
Yeah, man. He did the. Now I was finna start
Yeah,
singing the song.
that new Corvette hard though, but that mother man is too small for me.
Yeah, yeah, man. We gonna have to get the Bentley truck, the Lambo truck,
You hear me?
the Benz truck, the T top,
Man, I
the
don't
G
even need that.
wagon,
I ride in a regular. If
Silverado,
you hear me, give me the
pickup.
Silverado with the big tires on that thing, monster truck style, bro.
Yeah, I would take that too. Yeah, that or some 30s with some
Yeah, John say
Pirelli
put it up,
tire.
sit it
Put some
up.
30, yeah, sitting on it. That's what she wants. She want me to get a pickup. So I'll be a big truck driver. Shout out to
Man,
Mystical too, man. He got all his charges dropped.
mystical.
Yeah, man. Shout out
Mystical was
Mystical,
some
man.
OGs
For
in
real,
the
for real.
game. They was in the game when we was 12 and
Lil
under.
Oaks. Lil Oaks.
Right,
We
you hear
was
me?
Lil
12
Oaks.
and under. They was running stuff then. They was the biggest
Yeah.
thing then. But they time
Facts.
came and they still, hey, but some people still hold them in regard. I still hold all my musical OGs to that level, like all the people that I was listening to back when I was 12 and under, and still now. Did you watch the verses?
No, man. I started
You
to,
know
but
what?
then
I'm gonna watch it, man. Probably
I've
when we
been
get done with this, I'm gonna watch it.
boy. I was shoot. I was going to, but I was streaming at the same time, and then it was just like after being disappointed all them times, I was like, man, I don't even have a rat in the race because I like KRS and I like Big Daddy Kane. Like I remember, you know what I'm saying, like I listened to a lot of that, not I listened to all that was some of the stuff I was listening to coming up. When my cousin
No,
was a DJ.
that's definitely before my time. But of course we know about them. I
No,
but
I was listening to it when I was like with my cousin, because my cousin played. He exposed me to hip hop, rock, old school, like it was going down. So, it was just one of them things where like I knew about Big Daddy Kane. I heard, you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah,
as I got older, I started hearing the music again on like the GTAs and
yeah.
stuff like
That's
that. And
what
then
I'm
I
saying.
went I
Like
went
I never firsthand listened to them like how I do
yeah,
like
we
Snoop,
went
like Snoop and Dre, like that. Like that's when I remember like really listening to. Like that's when I came into play. But them,
yeah.
that was before that. So it was like KRS-One for me or Big Daddy Kane. I definitely don't remember hearing them. But only until like you say, like I remember MTV. What
Yo, MTV Raps, man, when he would come
MTV
on
rap
there and bro would be on there in there going off. Like he
and
just
just
be in
knowing
there.
who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just as hip hop, as two staples in hip hop, just knowing who they are. And you remember that little splat with your boy in KRS-One?
He said with your boy. Look at Hayes talking about
Yeah,
with your boy.
yeah. Because please don't start saying it. Because you said it
Yeah, I'm not. He
last
said,
time.
please don't start saying it.
Please
Ah,
don't even say it. Because you said it so many times last time. Goddamn it, we should have had a
you
meter
better
in the
have a
corner.
counter. A counter.
That's gonna be for the
He-
production, man. And when we start doing the production.
Nah, I ain't gonna say. I told. I like my whole thing with that is, bruh.
Mm,
I said it, and I'm gonna say it one more time. We ain't gonna go
mm.
into it, but I'm gonna just say, as a
I was talking
man,
about KRS-One.
yeah. I mean, but KRS one. But see, what's funny about KRS? He
Please don't
called
even
it
go
long.
into.
He called it out a long time ago. He knew what it was long time ago. You know what
Man,
I'm saying? And we was just too naive to even catch up onto it. We was all everybody was
I was
rooting
too
for him.
young. I was too young. I wasn't naive. I was too young. I ain't know shit about
No,
nothing.
I'm talking about what he was talking, what he was kicking when it came to that certain individual. He
Yeah,
called it
what I'm
out a long
saying. I
time.
wasn't off into that like that back at the time. At the time I was young. The only thing I heard was who he was going at. And I was like, oh yeah, he tripping. I was coming from a young I was like, man, that old head trying to go at
Yeah,
like
well,
the old head tripping.
he said OG tripping.
Yeah, at that time I was thinking. Now
OG
but
tripping.
this one like nah okay, it's like really from the land where they started. They're like
Yeah, from the motherland, from the Mecca.
he said from the Mecca.
It was from the Mecca. It was for sure from the Mecca, from where it started at. So he felt like
Man,
he had that. But let's talk about that real quick, man. How do you feel about when an older artist or a legacy artist, he get to feeling some type of way because he get to feeling some type of way, Hayes,
I think
because
that go both ways because the legacy artists be feeling some type of way, then the younger artists be feeling some type of way too it sometimes. But then you got the people in the middle who understands the game and the dynamics and the way it moves around, and they in the middle and they gonna last the longest because they understand they more in tune with the energy around them and what's going on, so they understand, so they gonna last a little longer because
mm,
they not playing the stubborn old guy or the naive young. I'm gonna do it my way. Like somebody who young could come in the game and take advice, like you say, Thug did from the OGs, or niggas gonna understand. Like you know what, I'm gonna come in and actually listen to the OGs and get game and advice. Some niggas will come in like I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna listen to these niggas. Like some niggas come in like nigga, you ain't helped me. I did this all on my own. I ran this up, nigga. You ain't helped me do nothing over here. I ain't, or you know, or the
and you
old
know
head
what
nigga.
though? I be feeling like the older I get, the more and more I feel like that. Like I don't want nobody having no type of now. Sometimes, like Wallow
It's
said,
different when you building your own.
yeah, but Wallow had hit it on the head. You got to be able to listen though. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to listen, and you got to be
See,
able to
but you
take
talking about
advice when
building
you.
your own. See now, when you building your own, of course you employ the people around you. You put the people in positions around you. So that's a little different. But it would just be like when you joining somebody else. business or they conglomerate about what they got going on or how they want to move. You know what I'm saying? You just said it though, but you gotta want to listen. Some people don't. They gonna run their shit like a dictatorship. Some people gonna
Yeah,
run their business and what they want to do like it's hey, you ain't with it, then kick rocks.
exactly.
Us more say or me, I feel like I'm open to advice or hear what somebody gotta say, or it could be as simple as man, you be on the phone and you hear me playing a song and you. I think one time, just for a real example, I think it was Spare Change when I played that for you probably maybe a month before it came out or weeks before it came out, and I was gonna throw
Man,
it
that
out.
was like, when
I
was
think I
that?
was
That
gonna
was,
throw it out right then and there when I talked to you. I was in the studio and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put this mug out." Now you was like, "Hey, hold up," or you was like, "Son, you was like, man, you should wait to put that out, bro. You should put the video with that one."
yeah.
I'm like,
And
yeah, bro, you right a little bit.
then fast
I ain't
forward,
just throw it out right then and there. I ain't just throw it out
yeah.
right then and there. When I was like, you know what, he right. I'm just hold that mug. So it could be something as simple as that. They're just taking advice from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Fast forward, you made it happen.
Yeah, that too. that
Yeah. So, and
yeah, that part.
yeah, cause I remember it been some times I've been begging, hey, put this video out, put this out, put this out. Like, come on, go back and put. He be like, nah, zone, I'm good, zone,
That
I'm
sound like that
good,
old stuff.
zone.
It's like, nah, man, we gonna leave that where it's at. It's out, leave it where it's at. But I be getting it. I mean, I get what you mean when you be like, man, to revisit some of that old stuff, and I get
Yeah,
it.
cause
I get it.
people haven't seen it or heard it, or you know what I'm saying. So that's what
You
I
gotta
be coming
remind people
from.
sometimes too, because even though I may put
Yeah,
it out 8 months ago, 7 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, it's
whenever.
still if I reshare it again tomorrow, somebody who haven't seen it still gonna might see it.
And that's where I be coming from. It's
Because
like
I
you
just don't like to
never know.
overflood my shit. I just don't like to overflood no more, like social media with the same. Like if you notice that we don't do that no more, like we don't. I know I don't do that no more neither. Like I just don't flood with just the same shit all day long because, of course you gotta promote yourself. It's just like a radio station sometimes, man. Especially when you actually got something going, a business going, or something, or you providing, music or clothes or like we providing this podcast. Like, man, we gotta jump on that mug and say something about it. Because if we don't, how the hell they gonna know about it? You get what I'm
Facts.
saying? So it's just like, but what I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't just sit up and post the you ain't lying part. But if I wanted to, I could. But I wouldn't just sit up and just post 20 times in a row that it's coming on, like
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
No, that ain't gonna work.
I wouldn't just do that because it's just like, because then you gonna make the people who follow you feel like, damn, huh? Like nigga, we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. And then I got into the mix of let me just give some time to breathe. Like I don't even be too much
I
trying
used
to
to do that like back in the day. I used to just post like a whole bunch of stuff like music wise, like the same like
over and
amount.
over and over again, because then you be like, okay, somebody ain't saying it. So if I go ahead and just post the hell out of
And
it, then it's
no,
gonna get into it's gonna not back in the day that worked though, because you would
yeah,
make people see
but
your
not posting the
but
hell out of it now. Is the
but
thing.
now you gotta kind of
Time it, post it gracefully, time it, and just
yeah,
go.
and then put in some just what you got going on to yo, or just like I said to you before, like I just be having conversations with folks now. I don't even be really too much going super in with the promo. Like when it's time to do something, it's time to do something. But now I'm getting in that mode of okay, I'm finna start posting. I'm finna start getting into these conversations, and
But
then
it
it's
only
like
makes
okay,
sense for certain stuff, like when you got shows coming up and stuff like that to talk about that stuff. Days earlier or even on that day. It's just some stuff just makes sense to do, but overly doing it, yeah.
just going in over and 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 over, and we just posting and we just posting and we just posting and we
Oh,
blowing them up,
what
and
off
we
about
just
that?
going, yeah, we just going in,
You ain't
and
talking about
then
nothing personal, man. You ain't, and you know what? Like I noticed that too. Like, man, when you talk about personal stuff, like, man, people react to that too a lot more.
Yeah, like I'm just being what I'm doing now. I just be transparent because it's like it's not that I'm doing it just for the sake of doing it. Like it be really from the heart. It be really from the heart. You know, like it be wanting to let people know that you're not the only one going through something. Or you're not the only one. You're not the only one going through it. You're not the only one that had to, that got a trial or a tribulation that you facing. Oh, that rhymed too, didn't it? It don't always, you ain't gotta, it's graceful, it's humble. And that's what I have learned that, you ain't always, it ain't always about you. It ain't always about what you got going on. What you got going on could help somebody else, and that's kind of how I've been moving.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like, you moving like shit. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing me, and if you want to come along, then come along. And if not, it's still all up.
Facts.
Man, I want to thank everybody, man, for still holding it down with us, man. We at episode 40. This You Ain't Lying podcast, man. Thank each and every one of y'all, man, for coming back every Wednesday at 6, tapping in with us. I still need y'all to spread that word, tell your people to tell their people. I need y'all to subscribe to our YouTube channels. DJ Killzone Jones for the fam 87 ETV. Y'all know how we giving it up, giving y'all that barbershop talk every time, man.
Facts. Man, y'all already know what time it is. You Ain't Lying every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And Beats and Bits podcast every Friday at 9 p.m. And then now we got the Music League Monday Night Football. Me and Sir Zaku on Mondays at 8. I'm live streaming every day, and then I'm about to turn up for my people that's on Patreon. And me and Hayes been talking about, we kind of gave it up a little bit this episode, but we might get into that where y'all might get some bonus episodes too, and we might do a Patreon for You Ain't Lying. Because I want my team. You know what I'm saying?
Be watching, man. They be watching for sure, man.
And tapping in, and I'm gonna get on the ball and start uploading these episodes, and then Hayes gonna have the You Ain't Lying feed up with all the episodes. So we gonna get it together for y'all, man. So y'all make sure y'all tapping in, and y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned, man, because we really just getting started. We getting warmed up, and we really just really just getting started.
Nah, bro, you right. I just want the people who've been watching us for 40 episodes, the people who really been rocking with us, to go share it on y'all social media pages, tell y'all people about it, text them, send it to their phone directly. If y'all rocking with us so tough, let's get it. And I still appreciate y'all at the same time. Zone, I appreciate you, bro. This You Ain't Lying podcast. I'm Hayes. That's my dog, my co-host, DJ Killzone Jones. And we out.
Peace.
Bow down, yeah, you know I'm a king now. I see wearing choke chains, be the thing now. You couldn't catch me rocking that shit if they paid me. I don't give a fuck if it was trending by Jay-Z. You ain't hard body homeboy, you just look mad. The tats on your face just paint, who did that? You hating on me, how far that's gonna get you? Standing like the art swag on Crab Ragoon. Turn your little beef low main in the cat food. Pull up at the dog pound, bumping that dog food. Feeling like a rub when he kicked, the build is over. Feeling like a smoke moon.
Stats say I'm losing, but do they love me or they hate me? That shit get confusing. Used to show up all the time to support folks, but then I had to fall back like Autumn Hayes.
Because you may have something that people can never have. A motherfucker have more money than you. They can have more houses, cars, whatever the fuck. They can have whatever. And they think that that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. W. Hayes. Got my people with me. Yeah. For the fam, 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Up early and I'm gonna sleep late. Just so I can go for mine and get. We on the way.